come to the
Okay.
point. So we have been talking about uh, gerund, how it is fits into the place of a noun. That was the thing, but we are not able to complete it because lots of other questions comes in. So today, first I'm going to talk about that how gerund fits into the place of a noun, and then we are going to talk about gerund phrase. But before that, noun place you need to know. First, you know that how noun phrase works in a sentence, and then we'll know about gerund phrase too. So first, let's see that how gerund fits into a place of a noun. So if noun is there in the place of a subject, gerund is also going to fit in there. How? Like playing game is good for us. So okay, no, I'm not adding game because let's take single gerund. So if I say smoking is not good for us, or swimming is something which I like the most, you notice one thing that after gerund, immediately the verb comes because gerund is the subject of a sentence. So that is why there should be a verb immediately after it. Then only it can work as a subject.
Gerund comes before verb. For example, swimming is my hobby. Then after swimming, verb comes. So is the verb, and swimming is working as a subject and as a noun.
When it is working as a subject, okay, so
Mhm.
it should come in the beginning of a sentence and then after it the verb comes. So painting is my hobby, swimming is something which makes me happy, or dancing is my passion. Okay, it is coming in the place of a subject. Now let's talk about an object. Object comes after the verb. Okay, and if you ask verb the question what and who, and in return whatever you get, it is an object. Okay, so if I say I like what, painting.
Swimming, dancing, singing,
Right.
rowing.
Right. So I like what? Painting. I like what? Singing. I abhor, I hate what? Dancing. Um, I like what? Then comes object. Hate what? Then comes object. Okay. So you can put gerund in place of an object. So I like painting, I abhor painting, I hate painting, whatever you can say. Now let's talk about complement. Complement means there is a subject and then you have verb, that is linking verb. Is, am, are, was, were, become, seem, appear. And then comes the complement, and complement should be noun and adjective, I told you. So if as you know that complement noun, the third work of a noun is to become a complement. So gerund can also fit in there. Okay, so how can we say? So we can say my desire is becoming a singer. So my desire is, you can say to become a singer and becoming a singer. So when you are using my desire is to become a singer, here you are using infinitive. But when you are saying my desire is, so my desire and singer, okay, both are the same person. It is subjective complement talking more or giving more information about the subject. So my desire and singing. My desire is painting. Okay, so my desire is painting this wall. Okay, or my desire is, or my dream is becoming. After becoming you need to add some word also, because gerund is not complete when sometimes what happens that gerund also needs a kind of object, or you can say it gerund phrase. So my dream is becoming a doctor. So when you say becoming, it is a gerund, but what also it is not complete if I say that my dream is becoming. My dream is becoming, if I say it is incomplete, we need to add an object to clear the meaning. So my dream is becoming a doctor. So here becoming a gerund, and after that it is a taking another word which is called a gerund phrase. Okay. So my dream, here it is subject, and then is. I am adding is here. So is, it is a linking verb which is connecting both subject and complement. So it is called subjective complement, which is talking more about the subject. So if you have any problem in understanding it,
You tell me. It's okay. I'm getting okay. You can, yeah, proceed.
now let's talk about another thing, that is the fourth work of a noun, that is to become an object of a preposition. Okay, as you know that after preposition we always take a noun. Same way we can take a gerund after it. So if I say that I am very much interested in listening or music, again we need to add music after gerund, that is a gerund phrase. Because if I say my old, what did I say, what was the sentence, I am interested in preposition, and in, after in you need to add a gerund. I am interested in painting. No object you are needed. I mean, no gerund phrase. Only one word gerund will work for you. I am interested in painting. I am interested in talking to you. That is also talk in gerund. I am interested in swimming. I am interested in creating, um, inventing some new dishes. I am interested in inventing something new. I am interested in experimenting with dishes. Okay. So I hope you understood the four work.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Now let's talk about the fifth and the last work of a noun, that is to become a phrase in a position or noun in a position. So if noun becomes comes in the opposition part, it means, opposition means when subject is there and after subject you are putting another word. The word should be noun, okay, and this noun is talking about this subject, okay. So we are supposed to put that particular word in between the comma. So suppose if I say my son Praveen, my daughter Pramila, my husband Ravi, okay. If I say my leader Mahesh Babu, so I'm talking about the poet Kalidas. So the poet and Kalidas same. So my son Praveen, my daughter Rani, my the poet Kalidas, the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. So when we are putting an apposition means it is the second name of the subject. Okay. And it is talking or giving more example, more information about the subject. Got it? So if a place of noun is fixed there as a position, so gerund can also fit in that particular place. So if I'm saying uh, okay, so my son Ravi, my daughter Rani. So Ravi, Rani in place of we can fit a gerund too. So how can we say my love painting makes me happy? Remember that after painting, we are coming up with a predicate also, makes me happy. So my love painting makes me happy. Got it? So my love, like I was saying, my son Ravi, my daughter Meera, the poet Kalidas. Same way I'm saying my love swimming keeps me healthy. My love painting makes me happy. Got it?
I love, my love means I love to swimming or I love swimming. That's the reason you're telling.
What I am doing here, I'm giving another name to painting. My love, what
Hmm.
is my love? Paint.
Got it. Dancing, yes. Yes, yes. Gerund means I have understood that it should be in activity and ing form should be there, right? But here it is working as a noun.
Absolutely right.
Yes.
So it is working as a noun in the sentence. So all those work which a noun can do, gerund can also do. Okay. Now, another thing I want to say about gerund, that is a long thing to discuss, you know. It is not something which is going to end in one video. So many things I have to talk about noun, gerund. Now, one more thing. If gerund is working as a noun and noun can be replaced by a pronoun, so gerund can also be replaced by a pronoun, isn't it?
Yes, got it.
Okay. Now, coming to that part a little later. First, let me talk about noun phrase. Okay. So, let me talk about noun phrase because we are going to talk about gerund phrase, which is coming, you know, every after few minutes we are dealing with this gerund phrase. So let me remove this confusion of yours by talking about the gerund phrase. But before that, you need to know what is a noun phrase, because noun phrase, and then you will come to know about gerund phrase. So, phrase, first coming to this point. So, phrase, it is a combination of some words, okay, of few words which has no subject, no verb. Clear? Okay. So, phrase is something which add meaning to the sentence, but it has a very little importance in the sentence. It has no importance in the sentence. It has no importance when you are not adding this phrase with a sentence. So, when you are adding this phrase in a sentence, it start giving you the meaning. Suppose if I say in the morning, or if I say at night, or if I say my son, anything. But if I'm adding, it has no value of its own until I'm going to add it to the sentence. So now if I say in the morning, okay. So if I'm adding in the sentence, I get up in the morning. Now it start giving sense. Okay. Another, it has very little meaning of its own. If I'm saying in the morning, it is okay in the morning, but it has no value of its own. It doesn't have any meaning of its own. So I'm going to add this part in a sentence. Now it has become, start giving meaning. I get up early in the morning. In the morning. Okay. I do my yoga in the morning. I uh, take my bath in the morning. I say my prayer in the morning. Got it? So, gerund, what I was saying, phrase it is. So, I have taken only prepositional phrase, but there are lots of phrase, verb phrase, adjective phrase. Then you have gerund phrase, infinitive phrase. So many phrases are there. Well, coming one by one. Okay. So, first, let's talk about noun phrase. So, remember one thing, when we are talking about noun phrase, noun is a word, whatever comes in front of a noun, even it is an adjective, even it is an article, it will be called a noun phrase. Okay. Now you need to write something. Okay. Now you need to write something, note down something. So, right. So, what I was saying that um, first, you know about the modifier. Sorry, I'm going in detail, a little detail. I hope there would be no problem for you to get into this, delving deep inside the language and get to know all and everything about the language. So I am very sure about it that you are not going to have only the superficial knowledge of the language. If you want to deep dive into the language, knowing each and every nitty gritty of language, you have to know each and everything. Then only you will be confident in dealing with your, to whom you are connecting to. So what I was saying, that first, now you need to note down. Okay. So we are talking about noun phrase. Noun phrase. Phrase means anything which is a part of a, sorry, which has some words but no subject, no verb. It is a called phrase. But if you are talking about noun phrase, it means that whatever comes in front of a noun, it is called a noun phrase. And noun phrase always work as a noun in the sentence. Noun phrase, noun and some other few words are adding to it, but remember that it is going to work as a noun, only noun. Okay? Even it is having long words, but no verb. One, two, three, four words are there. But you remember that it would work as a noun, only as a noun. Okay? Now, you know the work of a noun. There are 5 work of a noun. So, noun phrase is also going to fit in that particular place without any problem. Okay. Any question you can ask me.
Okay. No, it's okay. Actually, I have to revise the video. Then only I will be able to concentrate more and I will be able to understand that do I have any problem or not.
So, till now, have you been revising all these things which
Have been yes, till now, whatever you have taught me, yes, it is in my mind. Yes. Wow.
yes, yes. Okay, now let's talk about noun phrase. But before that, you should know about the modifier. Okay, so write modifier because when we are creating a noun phrase, you need to know 3 things. Okay, what comes in front of a noun and what comes after the noun. Sometimes, noun phrase can be created by adding some words after that particular word. Suppose Ravi is there. Okay, Ravi is a noun. So we can add some information about Ravi by putting some words in front of Ravi, and after Ravi also we can put some words. Like if I say, uh, my dearest friend Ravi. So I am adding my dearest friend and then we are adding Ravi. So before Ravi we have 3 words but no verb. And after Ravi I can also add 3 words or more than 3 words. So I can say my dearest friend Ravi in white shirt. Listen carefully. My dearest friend Ravi in white shirt has come to the party. Now my subject has become so lengthy. My dearest friend Ravi in white shirt. Till here we have subject. Now tell me, is it okay with you?
Yes, yes, I have understood. My dearest friend Ravi in white shirt. That means we are talking about whom? That is the subject, right? So, my dearest friend Ravi. And who is Ravi? In white shirt, that guy. So, till that point, it is subject. I have got it.
Right. So till here, my subject has become too long, but remember there is no verb. Now I am saying, my dearest friend Ravi in white shirt has come to the party. Now we are dividing into subject and predicate. Subject, my dearest friend Ravi has come to the party. This part is predicate. Okay. Now let me talk about a modifier. Yeah. So now when we are adding modifier, we need to know 3 things. First, pre-modifier, write down. Second, post modifier. And third thing is pre and post modifier. Okay. Now we'll talk about pre-modifier first. Okay. We will talk about pre-modifier. Now remember, this pre-modifier thing can be divided into 3 things. Again we see that this pre-modifier is going to divided into 3 parts. Pre-modifier. Okay. Pre-modifier has 3 parts. Now first is determiner, second is number, and third one is an adjective. we have pre-modifier, post-modifier, and pre and post-modifier. So in pre-modifier, we have determiner, and then we have number, and we have this adjective. Okay, have you written this thing? Now determiner is again going to be divided into four parts. So you do write in such a way by putting arrow or something so that you can understand it later. Okay, so you can understand it later. So you can do one thing. Determiners again divided into four parts. First is article. Second is possessive adjective. Possessive adjective. I will make it very simple for you to understand. And third thing is demonstrative adjective. And fourth thing is quantifiers. Quantifiers. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about determiner first, then talk about number, and we'll talk about what you call adjective. So first determiner. In determiner, we have first article. Article. So article. How can we add article in a sentence? How can we add it? Suppose there is a if I'm taking a noun like boy. So article the boy, it has become phrase now. A boy, it has become phrase now. Okay. Article, if you are adding before a noun, it becomes a phrase. Okay. Boy, only word we are having, that is a noun. And altogether it makes a phrase. A boy, the boy. An egg. Okay. An idea. The management. The management. So we can see like this now. The management is not listening to us. The authority is not going to accept this thing. But the moment you say the management team, the authority's decision, so here authority and management becomes an adjective. If the moment you put a noun after it, it becomes an adjective. But if you are saying only the management is taking an stern action against it. The management subject. Before management, management is an abstract noun. We are adding the. Clear? Now you tell me if you have any doubt regarding this thing, because if it's very clear to you, then I will proceed again.
Yes. So yes, I was not aware of that. That if we are adding a man or the boy, then it becomes phrase. Okay, and it is noun. But what you have told, could you please repeat that? How it becomes adjective? For example, the management team, right? You have told. Yeah, repeat. Could you please repeat?
Right. If I am saying the association, okay, if I am saying the association, so here you know that association is an abstract noun. Anything which ends in sion, tion, ance, ship, hood, these are all remember, ity, all are called what you call abstract noun. So here I am saying the association. Okay. If I am saying the management, very clear, it is a noun, and we are adding article in front of it. It means that it is a phrase. Now the phrase, it has become the management, it means a phrase. It has become a phrase, but still it is a subject if you are putting in front of a sentence. But the moment we are saying the management team, the management workers, management's worker, I'm not saying, I'm not adding any apostrophe to it. Okay. If I am saying only the management workers or the management people have come today, or the management team has decided to do it. So now we have the is coming for team, not for management. Now management has become an adjective, and the article is coming before the team, because team, you know, it is a collective noun. Okay, got it? Same way, I'm giving you another example. If I am saying the, so I'm giving you something different, you know, for you to understand it better way. So if I'm saying the Amitabh Bachchan Fan Association. Okay. Now, such a big thing I have written, back letter. The Amitabh Bachchan Fan Association. Now, here we see that the article has come for association. Okay. Now, rest of the three words, Amitabh Bachchan is a single name, fan, I'm not saying fans, s I am not adding, only fan, because when it now it has become adjective, and adjective s cannot be put after adjective. You cannot say sweets, you cannot say pretties, you cannot say beautifuls, you know, cannot add s to the adjective. So that is why it is not fans, it is fan. The has come for association, right? The Amitabh Bachchan Fan Association. Now, the has come for association, but Amitabh Bachchan and fan. Amitabh Bachchan is a single name. It is an adjective, behaving as an adjective, not an adjective. Amitabh Bachchan, it is behaving as an adjective, and fan is also behaving as an adjective, because two adjectives can be put together. We can say a pretty cute girl, isn't it? So we can say, we can put two adjectives together, but we cannot put two noun together. Remember that if two nouns are there, it is okay that if I am saying Pinky, Rani, Ravi, Mohan by adding comma, it doesn't mean that it will work as an adjective. But if I say Tom car, so how it would be possible for me to know Tom car? It would be Tom's car. Okay. Until and unless I'm adding a apostrophe to show the position, so it will be showing the position that it is Tom's car. But Tom car, what is the meaning of Tom car? No. So Tom has become an adjective here. Tom car. It means the name of the car is Tom car. Okay. Any queries?
Any
Yes,
problem?
and now I have understood. I was also perplexed that how can be Tom car? That means what? There is no meaning Tom car. It's now got it that Tom car. So there is the name of that car is Tom car, right?
Right.
Now,
Is it possible a big house? Big house. So big
biggest,
house. So it, yes. So that is
biggest,
already adjective. Yeah, already adjective. Yeah. White house. White house. So here it is also adjective.
Yeah, 100%. White House. White House. White is always already an adjective, because it is a name of a color. Pink dress, white dress. So it is a color. But if I say Rekha classes, if I'm saying Rekha classes, Rekha is also a noun and class is also a
Yes.
noun.
Now,
But if I am saying Rekha's classes, it means that I'm showing possession. Now Rekha's classes, it will not work as an adjective. But if I'm not putting any apostrophe in between, so I would say Rekha classes, Mr. Sarma classes. Okay, got it?
Got it. Got it.
Everything is clear?
I'm trying to. It's okay. I think I'll have to revise and I'll try to write down more, then it will be clear. It is because these things I haven't learned in a deep way previously. I knew the basics of that adjective and verb and nouns.
Grammar is such a thing now. You need to visit it, revisit it
yes.
quite. So you need to visit it quite a couple of time, and again, one video, two video, three video you're watching, then only you can understand. For today, I'm going to wrap up the thing, wrap
Okay.
up the
Okay.
class, because as
Yes,
I
yes.
told you that one. Okay, so it was nice teaching to you, dear. So
Yes.
again, I'll give you
Thank you so
timetable.
much.
Okay, suppose that if I'm having some problem, then I'll let you know that today won't be able to take your class.